Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Tim here. We are back on YouTube. I'm really excited to be back. I'm planning to post a lot more now, especially the way the market is heating up. I'm newly inspired to post, and I don't know if you follow me on X, but the last week I've been posting a lot on there, getting some good traction, sharing a lot of charts. So make sure to follow me on X for the most up to date charts. But I wanted to come on YouTube to start showing people more analysis so they can understand why price is moving, how price is moving. And um, I think we're in the fourth quarter of the bull run here. Not to alarm anybody, but I think, I want to make sure people don't get wrecked. So let's look at the charts and see what we got going on. And thanks for sticking around. If you stayed subscribed, thanks for all the support. And I ask for your support going forward. So here's a chart that I posted on Twitter, but I wanted to explain it in more detail for everybody. So Bitcoin looks really good here, just in general. Around these lows, I was on Twitter and I was posting, hey, we got a long here. This is not the point to be bearish. And that ended up playing out really well. So we swept all these lows, closed above on the 4 hour time frame. You can see that right here. And then that was pretty much the buy signal. Um, and then we closed above this val down here too. So really, really nice pump from those lows. On Twitter, I posted a few other charts that played out really nicely so far. I posted a Doge long up 33%. I posted a Popcat long at the exact bottom. I'm still in that. This one's up 47%. And then a whiff long from the bottom. This one is up 38%. So make sure to follow on X, where I can post charts quicker than filming a full YouTube video. But I'm gonna try to film 1 to 2 videos a week on here, give you guys the updates. So let's get back to this chart. So I am currently in a short on Bitcoin, and what I'm hoping for is we are at this 786, 886 kind of pocket up here, where we had a weekly level and a daily level that we just kind of front ran. And so we're going up in pretty much a straight line. We haven't had a significant pullback yet. So what I'm hoping for this weekend is I'm hoping for a leverage flush. I think we're getting pretty euphoric on Twitter right now. And so what I'm hoping for is a corrective move down into the golden pocket of this move up. And the reason I like this area too is because it's by the weekly open and it's by the yearly open. So I think anything down in this area has a strong chance for a bigger bounce to the upside. And typically we do see some kind of retracement. We usually don't just go in a straight line. Like even back here, nice pump, deep retracement, and then another pump up. So I am looking for that. It's not guaranteed. We could just keep going up, especially if heavy shorts pile in. But I do have a scenario for that as well. So if we don't retrace at all and we just kind of maybe come down here and then continue up, the plan here is either a small swing failure, and if that's the case, we'll wait for the move to come down, enter on the retrace and short. But I think what's more likely is we would get a big pump and we would get some nice big candles here all the way up to this area, which is the 1.27. This is known as the TR pocket. And I think this pocket area up here would fake a lot of people out. I think they would all celebrate that we broke out of this range, and you would see a lot of calls for 130 to 150K once we reach this price target. And I think that would be the perfect time to essentially get a bigger move down. Um, I think all shorts would get wrecked, especially if we break this and linger here. People are going to try to short that swing failure that doesn't come potentially. And then they'll all get taken out, and then we can enter up here. Um, and I like this trade a lot. It's called a range deviation trade because you're able to get a nice tight stop loss, something like this. And even if we just retest the high, um, it's about 1.5R. Maybe tighten this a little bit more. But if we do deviate the range, that essentially means we could be taking a much bigger move down and even break these lows here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Also, it's worth noting that basically the similar thing happened in reverse. So we have this range, right? Break the range low. People are screaming on Twitter that this is a head and shoulders. They all shorted right here, putting their stop loss, I don't know, right here maybe. They're trying to catch that move down. Market maker fills their orders, and then we pump up. So we deviated the range to the downside. Now it makes sense to deviate the range to the upside, right? So I can even draw that just so it looks nicer. So this is the top of our range. Imagine some nice candles through and then down. And, you know, we saw the similar thing happen right here. You can see we pumped up and then let's see if that hit. Yep, see, perfect. TR pocket hit right here. Went down, did a swing failure, and then went all the way down and then deviated the bottom of the range. So I could see something similar happening in this case, especially if when we're up in these price areas, people get insanely bullish. And, you know, maybe there's a lot of news at this point. So look out for that. That's kind of the thesis behind that. And if that does happen, where I think we would go is down here, I think. So at least breaking this wick right there. I think that's the minimum. But around this area, I know there's a big CME gap right here. I know that on this breakout right here, we never really came down to back test it. So I think it would be pretty cool to have something like that where we back test it. People might be thinking that there's a bear market coming, and then we continue the move up. That's a possibility here as well. But that's thinking ahead, and I'll of course be posting lots of videos before that, keeping everybody updated. But the other thing is, if we do come down here, I think people will be starting to get scared again. I think if this move occurs, a lot of alts might, you know, have a minus 10% day. I could see that in the cards. So, and then maybe a midweek pump from this level down here. So those are the two main scenarios. If you guys want any coins charted, you can tag me on Twitter or comment below. And in my next update, I can, you know, obviously update Bitcoin, and then I can show some of the coins that you guys want to see. So that way it's more interactive. But yeah, if you guys want a good exchange to trade and take all these trades, Bit2Next is really good. They don't require KYC or VPN. So if you're in a restricted area, you know, I'm not saying you should use it, but it's open. So I'll leave a link below. I'll leave a link below to my Twitter. And then I do have a Telegram. I haven't used it in a while, but I'll post on there. whenever I see really nice trade opportunities, I can just throw a signal in there. So if you want to join, go ahead. I'll put that down there. It's free, so you can join. And yeah, thanks for having me back on YouTube, everybody. And I look forward to making some videos for you guys. See you in the next one.